In this video, we're going to compare the Noctua U12S versus the Noctua U12S Redux using this test bench right here. Before we begin, let's look at some qualitative metrics. Both CPU cooler images show the side of the cooler that would face the RAM. With that in mind, neither cooler will have RAM clearance issues in most setups. Additionally, both coolers each use a single 120mm fan, and it is possible to add a second fan on both coolers. In regards to installation, both coolers are easy to install. However, uninstalling the coolers may prove to be difficult given you cannot slide the cooler off the CPU, which is due to the Noctua mounting system. Next, let's dig into the performance. We're going to cover two sets of graphs, one normalized by percent speeds and the second normalized by noise levels. Note that these graphs are created by using machine learning models to help break down performance using over 1 million data points in an open case. This means that performance may differ depending on your case's airflow and your CPU. To orient you to the graph, the left side shows temperatures corresponding to the solid lines, with the right side showing noise levels represented by the dashed lines. As a general rule, lower is always better for the data shown. With that in mind, we will first look at the fan's performance on an idle CPU, which is assumed to be using 30 watts of power. When comparing the U12S regular cooler in red to the U12S Redux cooler in blue, both coolers perform similarly across the board. However, given that neither fan is expected to go above 50% during idle, sound is not a consideration. As we increase the watts to 105, which is what the CPU is rated for, we see that the Redux cooler cooling performance is slightly better than the regular cooler at lower RPM speeds. However, as we increase the speed to 100%, those differences become minimal. In regards to sound, we see that the regular U12S is much quieter across the board relative to the Redux cooler. Next, we will look at the CPU overclocked to 125 watts. This shows that both CPU coolers struggle to handle overclocked temperatures. For the second set of comparisons, we will look at the performance for a given noise level. The graph shown has noise on the bottom axis, while keeping temperatures on the side axis. Note that lower is still better for this graph. When comparing the coolers by normalized noise levels, we see that both coolers perform similarly across the board. As we increase the watts to 105, we can see that the regular cooler begins to perform better for a given noise level. And as we increase the wattage to 125, we can see that this trend continues. Overall, both coolers perform similarly at high speeds. However, given that the regular fan performs better for a given noise level, the U12S regular CPU cooler is the winner for this comparison. If you enjoyed this video, you should check out this one. Thank you for watching.